마태복음 2장을 시작을 해보도록 하겠습니다.
After Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea, during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east came to Jerusalem.
After Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea, 예수가요 유다 베들레헴 지방에 태어난 이후에요. During the time of King Herod, King Herod, 자 헤롯 왕이 통치할 시간에요. Magi from the east came to Jerusalem. 자, 메자이는요, 자, 동방박사라고 표현합니다. 동방박사, 동방에 있는 현자들, 자, 그 동방에 있는 현자들이요, came to Jerusalem, 예루살렘에 왔습니다.
And asked, Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east and have come to worship him.
And asked 물었습니다. Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? 유대인의 왕으로 태어난 the one, 그 자가 where, 어디 있습니까? We saw his star in the east. 우리는 동쪽에서 그의 별을 보았습니다. And have come to worship him. 그리고 그에게 경배하러 왔습니다.
When King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him.
When King Herod heard this, 헤롯 왕이 이것을 들었습니다. He was disturbed. 그는 혼란이 되었습니다. And all Jerusalem with him. 그리고 모든 예루살렘도 똑같이 혼란이 되었습니다.
When he had called together all the people's chief priests and teachers of the law, he asked them where the Christ was to be born.
자, when he had called together all the people's chief priests, 백성들의 chief priests, 대제사장들을요, together 모았습니다. And teachers of the law, 율법학자도 모았습니다. He asked them, 물었습니다. Where the Christ, 어디 그리스도가 was to be born, 태어났는지를요.
In Bethlehem in Judea, they replied, For this is what the prophet has written.
In Bethlehem in Judea, 뒤에서부터 큰 지역입니다. 유다의 베들레헴입니다. They replied, For this is what the prophet has written. 이것이 선지자가 이렇게 기록되어 있습니다.
But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, for out of you will come a ruler who will be the shepherd of my people Israel.
But you, 그러나 당신, 베들레헴아, in the land of Judah, 유다의 땅아, by no means, 절대, least among the rulers of the Judah, 유다의 통치자들 사이에서 결코 작은 땅이 아니다. 작지가 않다. For out of you, 너에게 나올 것이다. will come a ruler, 통치자가 어떠한 통치자죠? Who will be the shepherd of my people Israel? 이스라엘의 shepherd, 자, 뭐랄까, 양을 치는 자, 양을 치는 목자가 될 것이 나올 것이다.
Then Herod called the Magi secretly and found out from them the exact time the star had appeared.
Then Herod called the Magi. 헤롯 왕이 동방박사들을 불렀습니다. Secretly, 조용히요. And found out from them. 그들에게 물었습니다. The exact time the star had appeared. 정확한 별이 나타난 시기를요.
He sent them to Bethlehem and said, Go and make a careful search for the child. As soon as you find him, report to me, so that I too may go and worship him.
He sent them to Bethlehem and said, 그는 그들을 베들레헴에 보내면서 이야기하기를요. Go and make a careful search. 가서 조심히 찾으세요. For the child, 그 아이를요. As soon as you find him, as soon as 하자마자, 당신이 그 아이를 발견하자마자 report to me, 나에게 이야기해 주세요. So that I too may go, 내가 가서요. And worship him, 그에게 경배를 할 수 있게요.
After they had heard the king, they went on their way, and the star they had seen in the east went ahead of them until it stopped over the place where the child was.
After they had heard the king, 그 왕의 이야기를 들은 이후에요. They went on their way. 그들의 길을 떠났습니다. And the star they had seen in the east, 동쪽에서 있는 별이요. went ahead of them. 그들에게 나타났습니다. Until it stopped over the place. 그 장소에 머물 때까지요. Where the child was. 그 아이가 있었던 장소.
When they saw the star, they were overjoyed.
When they saw the star, 그들이 별을 보고요. They were overjoyed. 그들은 심히 기뻐했습니다. 자, joyed가 아니라 overjoy. 매우 기뻐했다는 거죠.
On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold and of incense and of myrrh.
On coming to the house, 그 집에 들어가면서 they saw the child with his mother Mary, 그의 아내 마리아와 아이가 있는 것을 보았습니다. And they bowed down, 그들은 엎드려서요, worshipped him, 그에게 경배했습니다. When they opened their treasures and presented him, 죄송합니다. 그들은 그의 상자를 꺼내서요, 그에게 선물했습니다. With gifts of gold, 황금, or incense, 유화, and myrrh, 그리고 물약을 주었습니다. myrrh.
And having been warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they returned to their country by another route.
And having been warned in a dream, 꿈에서 경고를 받았습니다. Not to go back to Herod, 헤롯에게 돌아가지 말라고요. They turned to their country, 그들은 그들의 고향을요, by another route, 다른 길로 돌아갔습니다.
When they had gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream. Get up, he said, take the child and his mother and escape to Egypt. Stay there until I tell you, for Herod is going to search for the child to kill him.
When they had gone, 그들이 떠나고요. An angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph. 주님의 천사가 요셉에게 나타났습니다. In a dream. Get up, 일어나거라. He said, 그가 이야기했습니다. Take the child and his mother and escape to Egypt. 아이를 데리고 그의 어머니를 데리고 이집트로 탈출하세요. Stay there until I tell you. 내가 당신에게 이야기할 때까지 그곳에 머무르세요. For Herod is going to search for the child. 헤롯이 그 아이를 찾고 있습니다. To kill him, 죽이려고요.
So he got up, took the child and his mother during the night and left for Egypt.
So he got up. 그는 일어났습니다. Took the child, 아이를 데리고요. And his mother, 그의 어머니를 데리고요. During the night and left for Egypt. 밤 동안에요. 이집트를 떠났습니다.
Where he stayed until the death of Herod. And so was fulfilled what the Lord had said through the prophet, out of Egypt I called my son.
Where he stayed until the death of Herod. 그는요, 헤롯 왕의 죽음까지 그 자리에 있었습니다. And so was fulfilled what the Lord had through the prophet. 이것은요, was fulfilled, 이루어진 겁니다. 주님께서 through the prophet, 선지자를 통해서 말씀하신 바가요. Out of Egypt I called my son. 자, 애굽에서 내 아들을 불렀다라는 걸요.
When Herod realized that he had been outwitted by the Magi, he was furious, and he gave orders to kill all the boys in Bethlehem and its vicinity who were 2 years old and under, in accordance with the time he had learned from the Magi.
When Herod realized that, 헤롯 왕이 알았습니다. He had been outwitted by the Magi. 그가 동방박사에게 outwitted, 자, 속았다는 걸요. He was furious. 그는 화가 났습니다. And he gave orders to kill all the boys. 그리고 그는 모든 소년들을 죽이라고 이야기했습니다. In Bethlehem, 베들레헴에서요. And its vicinity, 이 주변 도시에서요. 이 주변에서, vicinity는 주변이라는 이야기입니다. Who were 2 years old, 2살 and under, 그 아래로 전부 다요. In accordance with the time, 그 시간에 따라서요. He had learned from the Magi, 그가 동방박사들에게 만나서 예수가 태어났다는 것을 배웠던 그 시간의 기준에서 2살 그리고 그 이하의 아이를 모두 죽였습니다.
Then what was said through the prophet Jeremiah was fulfilled.
Then what was said through the prophet Jeremiah, 예레미야 선지자가 말한 것이요 was fulfilled, 이루어졌습니다.
A voice is heard in Ramah, weeping in great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children and refusing to be comforted, because they are no more.
A voice is heard in Rama. 목소리가 라마에서 들립니다. Weeping and great mourning. 울고 큰 탄식 소리입니다. Rachel weeping for her child. 라헬은 그녀의 아이들을 위해서 웁니다. And refusing to be comforted. 하지만 위로받기를 거절합니다. Because they are no more. 그 이상의 일이 없었기 때문입니다. 자, 예언을 한 거죠. 어머니들이 2살 밑에 아이가 죽었기 때문에요. 자, 울고 위로받기를 거절한다라고 예언했습니다.
After Herod died, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt.
After Herod died, 헤롯이 죽은 이후에요. An angel of the Lord, 주님의 천사가요. appeared in a dream, 꿈에 나타났습니다. To Joseph in Egypt, 애굽에서 요셉에게요.
And said, Get up, take the child and his mother and go to the land of Israel, for those who were trying to take the child's life are dead.
And said, Get up, 일어나서 take the child and his mother, 아이와 그의 어머니를 데리고 and go to the land of Israel, 이스라엘 땅으로 가거라. For those who were trying to take the child's life, 아이의 목숨을 빼앗으려 한 자는 are dead, 모두 죽었다.
So he got up, took the child and his mother and went to the land of Israel.
So he got up, 그는 일어났습니다. Took the child, 아이를 데리고요. And his mother, 그의 어머니를 데리고요. And took to the land of Israel, 이스라엘 땅으로 들어갔습니다.
But when he heard that Archelaus was reigning in Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there. Having been warned in a dream, he withdrew to the district of Galilee.
But 그러나 when he heard that, 그가 들었습니다. Archelaus was reigning in Judea. 아킬라우스 왕이 reigning the Judea, 유다를 통치한다고요. In place of his father Herod, 그의 아버지 헤롯 왕을 대신해서 헤롯이 죽었죠. He was afraid to go there. 그는 그 장소에 가기를 싫어했습니다. Having been warned in a dream, 꿈에서 경고를 받고요. He withdrew to the district of Galilee. 그는 갈릴리 지방으로 물러났습니다.
And he went and lived in a town called Nazareth. So was fulfilled what was said through the prophets, he will be called a Nazarene.
And he went and lived in a town called Nazareth. 그는 나자레스란 장소에 가서 그 마을에 살았습니다. So was fulfilled what was said through the prophets. 선지자를 통해서 하신 말씀이 was fulfilled, 이루어졌었습니다. He will be called a Nazarene. 그는 나사렛 사람이라고 불림을 받을 것이라고요. 자, 이것으로서 마태복음 2장을 마무리 지었습니다. 오늘도 수고 많으셨습니다.